What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are going to continue our single page application with React. Now in this is the fourth video if I'm not wrong, and we're going to start these navigation bar links in here at the top. So I'm going to start now showing you how you can swap between different pages. Alright, so first thing what we need to do is install one of the React dependencies called React Router DOM. Okay, this we need to install is a kind of a dependency that it will allow us to swap between the pages like this without loading the page. So let's install this. To install this, look, you have in here you could put this just on Google if you want to read a little bit more about it. npm install React Router DOM, but look, there is the code in here. So I'm just gonna copy this over. I'm going in here into my PowerShell, my command line. I'm on Windows, should be similar on Mac. So I'm just gonna do my Control V in here, npm install -- save React Router DOM, enter. Okay, so now this is gonna install, and I think it shouldn't take too much time, maybe like a minute or so. And once it finishes, I'll get back to you. Alright, so now it's all installed and ready. Let's start using this in our project. So let's go in here to our Visual Studio Code and let's go to our file app.js. This is, like I said in the beginning, this is our main file where is like the root of our project, where we are putting all our stuff. So in here at the top, I'm gonna put something like this. Import, and I'm gonna put some curly braces, and I'm gonna put browser router from React Router DOM. Okay, so you need to make sure that you put this in here at the top, importing this browser router. And this is just to make sure that we can enable the browser routing, to make sure that we can, go between each of these tabs. So I'm gonna copy this one now, and what I'm gonna do is, you see in here inside of this return, I need to put this all inside of a browser router component, just like this. Look, I'm gonna copy this, I'm gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna indent this a little bit. So you see, look, is the outside is like all the rest of our code is gonna be inside. So this will enable us to use the React Router DOM options in here. So we got this one in here. Now, what we can do is, look, for example, our navbar, I want to be able to use it anytime, all right? So I'm gonna leave it in here outside. But now let's start putting our routes. So I'm gonna put in here a route. Okay, I just need to take this off because this is a self-closing component in here. In here, I'm gonna put a route to, for example, let's say just /. All right, so this is gonna be our main, our home. And in here, what I'm gonna put is component, and I'm gonna put this. And now I'm going to put the name of the component that I want to render. So I'm going to put in here, for example, home, which is the name of the component that we want to use. So let's get rid of this one in here. Okay. Now I'm just going to comment it out for now. All right. So just for you to see something. Look, in here we had this component with some props, but now we are not passing it in here. So we are just using the root to component. And because we are using this root, we need to also import it because it's part of the React Router DOM. So let's put a comma in here and let's put it root. All right, so let's go in here to our app. Let's refresh to see if everything is working fine. We need to start our npm start. Okay, is gonna start now just to make sure that everything is running fine. And there it is. So it's fine. So because at the moment we only have one root, okay? As you can see in here at the top, we lost our prop that was in here, title Oscar winners. If we go in here to our component, look, home.js, we were passing these props and we're putting in here a title of props.title. If we put a route to a /, which is like the beginning of any website, and we just put a component, you can't pass a prop like in here, title. If you want to pass some kind of props just like these, what you need to do is, let me copy this over, put this one in here, and instead of putting component, you're going to put something like this, render. And inside of this render, you're going to put this arrow function. And now we are going to put home. And now you could put, for example, title winners and close this. Okay. So you are putting a render instead of the component. And instead of just putting the name of the component itself, you're going to put the arrow function. You put the component, look at this. And now you can pass some props inside. So now we don't need this first one in here. This is just if you want to put a simple component without passing any props, okay? So you can see the difference, but you can use both of them. So I'm going to get rid of it. So let's save. And let's see if it's all working fine. Look, Oscar winners. I'm just going to put in here like a lot of S's to make sure that is loading. Look, all working fine. So this is good. Let's just get rid of this. Now, I'm just going to start creating something in here quickly just for you to see how you can go from one page to the other. Let's create in here where it says components. I'm going to create a new file. And this new file is going to be called actors.js, something like this. All right. And in here, I'm going to put in, oops, where I'm writing down. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. So actors, I'm going to go in here and do a import React from React. And I'm just going to copy some of this code that we had from before. Something like this. Just to make sure that is working. Okay. I'm going to call it actors. I'm going to put props. I'm going to put in here actors as well. Okay. And what can I put in here? I'm going to put in here actors page. This is just to make sure that we are, let me just get rid of this. So we just have like a title, actors page. Right, so let's go to our app.js in here and let's import this. Import actors from components and then actors. Okay, this is the name of the file that we just created. Now we can, let's get rid of this comment in here. Let's put another root in here to, I'm going to put actors, okay, just like this. And in here, I'm going to put these actors, okay. I don't know if I put something in here. No, I didn't put anything. So I can just pass these like this. Or, like I said, because now I'm not passing any props in here, I could just, instead of putting the render, I could put component, and I could just put the name like this. Okay, actors. This works as well. Okay, so look at this. we are in here. I don't know if you can see because my window is like too big, it's like 4K, but in here there is a forward slash. Sorry. There is a forward slash, and you can see the home page, but you can also see the content of the actors page. Look in here. So we just want to see, if I go in here to actors, okay, I'm going to put in here at the top in the URL, and it's showing everything. We don't want to see this. So what we can do for that is in here where it says to, and we just have a forward slash, I'm going to put is exact, okay, to be exactly just this one for the home page, and for the other ones is going to be forward slash actors. Let's refresh. I know what might be wrong in here. So if we are going in here, look, instead of saying to, it should be path, okay? In here should be a path, okay? So in the root with the exact path of forward slash, we are going to render just the home page, and with the root of the path actors, okay, just like these forward slash actors, we are going to render just the actors. But look, the nav bar is not in any root, so the nav bar is going to be all the time showing up, and it's in here at the top. Okay, let's try this out again. Look, this is the home page. There is nothing from the actors in here, so I'm going to put in here forward slash actors, and now you can only see actors. All right, so this part in here is done. So I'm going to create in here, for example, another components quickly. So I'm going to put in here new file, and I'm going to call it actress.js, and I'm going to create another one called films.js. Okay, let's copy all of this stuff, and I'm going to go in here actress, and I'm going to put actress, and I'm going to copy, I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put in here actress page, and I'm going to copy all of these, do the same for the films. So films, and I'm going to put in here films page and films to export. Now let's import all of these again. So we got actress from components, actress, this is the file, okay, don't forget. There is not a .js because you don't need, like I mentioned before. Films, just remember, this, what we are importing in here, look, it's this part in here. In here we are creating the component, the name, and then we are exporting it in here, okay? That's what we are importing in these big capital names. And then this one is the path where it is. This is the file, look. Actors.js, actress.js, but in here you don't need to put the .js like I mentioned. All right, so let's put this one now. I'm just going to copy. And like I said before, look, if you are not passing any props, you can just put a component. Let's put this again so you guys can see the difference between render and just component. Look, actors, and I could put in here actress, and in here is component, and I'm just gonna leave it like this for films. Okay, this is just for you to see. When you use render, you can put some kind of props inside. In the components, you don't put anything, and in here you can put or you can't put. It's really up to you. So let's see. What's the path that I want for actress? Is gonna be this one, actress, and this one is gonna be films. All right. So we got all our paths. We got the first one to the home component. We got the second one for / actors, which is gonna render this component that we just created. The same for the actress and films. Let's test this out. Right, so at the moment we are in / actors. Let's go to /actress. Okay, look, actress page. Where is our component? Look, this is the component. I'm gonna write down something in here. This is the actress page. Let's see if he updates. Look, he updates automatically. All right, and I'm gonna put in here the best films page. So I'm going here at the top, instead of /actress, I'm gonna put films. Oops, I'm gonna put films. It's showing the actors page. Let's see what's wrong in here. Let's go back to our app.js path. Where is the films? Okay, let's go to our okay, look in here, import films from components actors, not actors, films, the file. Here it is. You see where is my mouse? Look, that's it. Now it should be fine. The best films page. So we can see now, but we are putting the URL in here at the top manually. This is not what we want. We want to be able to use some kind of buttons to go between the pages. So let's see what we can do in here now. In our navbar, look at this. Our component navbar, let's see where it is. Look, components, this is our app.js where we are at the moment. Let's go inside of components and our navbar that we created before. And what I'm going to do in here now is, I'm going to do this. Import. And I'm going to put in here link from React router DOM. Alright, so now we have this link in here. Instead of using a normal anchor element, HTML element, I'm going to use this link from React. So look, we are going to replace this. Link. This is with a capital, all right? And look, we got the link, we got the class name. We don't need the href anymore. But we need to close this link. Look at here. Alright, look at this. Let's get rid of this anchor element in here. And we need to specify where does it go. So now it's where we can put to. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here like /. So we got this one ready for the first one. Let's just copy all of these. Copy, and I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to do the same for this one, and I'm going to do the same for this one. Look, this one is going to the home. This one in here for the actors is going to the actors. This link in here, it's going to /actress. And this one in here is going to films. Don't forget to close the link, okay? Look in here. Close, close, and close. All of these, best actors, best actresses. So all of these should be working now. Let's see how does it look like. Let's save. Let's go to the browser. I'm going to click in here, home. Look, it went to home. Now, let's go to best actors. Click best actors. And it's going to the the actors page. Let's click in here on the best actresses. This is the actors page. Let's click on the films. And it's exactly the same. Look. You see how we are doing this between the pages. Basically, this is the React router DOM, guys. As you can see, now you could create as many pages as you want and swap between them without having to reload the page anytime. But look, I'm gonna show you something in here before I finish this part of the tutorial. Something that you could use for the navbar. Look, you are clicking between them, but you don't know which one is the active link. So for that, we are doing something. Instead of using the regular links, because you could be using this for anything, but if you want to use something like a navigation bar, like this one in here, to see which one is the active link, instead of using the link, you could use something like navlink. This is also from the React router DOM, okay? So navlink, let's copy this one in here, and let's put this one in here, let's put this one in here, and let's close this up. Okay, let's save this. Let's go to the browser. I'm gonna click home. Okay, and now I'm gonna inspect. I'm gonna put a bit of zoom in here so you can see. Look, I click on the home button in here and it says active. All right, so let's check this one in here on the left, this one that says best actors. If I click on it, look, now this one also is active. So we don't want this, we just want one of them to be active. So what we can do about this is put in here, for example, exact. Okay, so in here is going to be only active for this one, or if you go into this one after, it's going to be only this one with the class of active. Look, let's just refresh. I'm going to refresh the page so you can see. Look, let's go to the home. This is the first one. I'm going to click active. Let's click on this one, best actors in here. Let's see what happens. Look, now this one is active and this one is not. So React puts by default this class of active. Look at this. If I go in here to my, so we are using this class nav menu link. Okay, let's go in here to the styles.css. And I'm going to put something like this, nav menu link. Let's see if we have something in here already. We have, look. I'm going to put it in here. Nav menu link. Also with the class, this element also with the class of active. That's why I don't have any space. I'm going to put a background color of, let's say, royal blue. You can put whatever color you want. Okay, I'm just get rid of this. Let's go to the browser and look at this. Now I could even put, where did I put this? I could even put the text to be white as well. Look at this. You see? But let's say for example that you don't want to use this class of active that React puts by default. You can actually change this class. Look, in here I'm taking this from the repository from GitHub of the React router DOM. You could actually go in here where it says active class name. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in here. Where it is app.js navbar, and in here, look, in your nav links or whatever, you could just put something like this, active class name. You could put let's say activate. I don't know, you can come up with whatever name you want. This is only if you are not happy with the default active class name that React is putting in. Okay, look, activate. Okay, let's go in here to the browser and see what's looking like. Look, I'm gonna click on the home, and now look, activate. This is my own custom class. And now there is no styles, of course, because we put this activate class. Look at this. Let's go to the style.css. And now instead of putting active, let's put activate, our custom class. You see? And that's it for this tutorial, guys. We still need to put, of course, importing all this data and make sure that we can go like one level deep, putting all this stuff in here. But this tutorial is almost like 80-90% done. The rest, this is like very fast. So now at least you know how you can swap between pages, and probably the next is going to be more one video or two maximum to finish the rest of this tutorial. So I hope you guys are enjoying these kind of tutorials. If you are enjoying it, make sure to give me a thumbs up for me to see that you are really enjoying these, and comment down below if you have any questions or something that I always answer to you guys. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. I'll see you in the next video.